Hi kids, today we are going to do the practical revision with me. So let's see how can we do that. First you have to go to your Google Classroom, your computing class, go to classwork area and you can see practical revision 1. So first we'll click on this and as you can see my dancing arrow, I take it on top of this empty area, I click and drag it here and I split my screen. Then I open Excel, which is in my taskbar. I go to blank workbook and I drag it, click it and drag it and keep it in this side. So you can see I have splitted it. Okay. Right. So here you can see this practical revision. So we have to type the same thing here. Therefore, we click on one and we type name, gender. You can also watch the video and follow me. So you can also type this with me. Right. Average of each student. Now you can see here uh, this cell is not enough for you to show the whole thing, whole average of each student we typed. So therefore, we go in between G and H. You can see a double-headed arrow. Click and drag. Right? So this is how we change the width of the cell or the column. If you want to change the height of the row, we can go in between 1 and 2. There's a double-headed arrow coming, so we can drag it as we need. So as you know, this A, B, C, D, these are columns, and 1, 2, 3, you can see the whole thing this way horizontally. That is, those are rows, right? Okay, we click on this and I bold it. You can see bold, okay? Right, now we type the names. Natalia, Sam, 100 and 100 and 100. So I'm not going to type it again. I go to this, you can see this is white plus mark. I take it to this dot, it becomes black and I click and drag, it auto fills the same number. So in the practical examination, in your semester examination, you have to type the details that we provide you very quickly. Otherwise, you are in trouble. So I click on this. I type total of each subject. Then I click on this. I click on this and can you see this is one cell? This is the other cell. So I click on both the cells and I go to merge option. If I full screen it to you, you can see that properly. This is the merge option here, merge and center. So I click whatever the number of cells that I want to merge and go and click on this merge. Now you can see it's one cell. There's no separation here. So that's how we merging. Imagine if you want to merge all these things as one cell. We select whatever the number of cells we need. We go to merge and cell. So this becomes one cell. You can click on that again and it will become it will undo it. Right? Okay. Now let's go back to our instructions. Copy the table. We finished copying the table. Find the given empty cells values. So that means empty cells means these cells and these cells. Okay. So I first format this. The third option is to format the table by changing the font style. First of all, I click from here to click and drag it up to here. So that means I have selected the whole area. I go to home, borders and click on all borders. There comes borders. Then I click on English marks and put a different color. This is the fill color option. I click on this and I click on another one. and I click on another one. Right, now let's go to get the total of each student. Now in the classroom, we have learned the formula. The formula sum. We use the formula sum. Sum is to calculate the total, but sum is not always the total. We can do many different calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, all these from sum. So let's see how to get the total of each student. Normally, as we do it manually without Excel, total of each student means, imagine if it is Natalia, her marks, total marks. So 100, 100, 100 is 300. That's manually by ourselves, we can tell it. But if there are a lot of information, lot of data, it's difficult for us to calculate quickly. So there we use this formula. The function of the formula is sum. Right. So we click on this equal SUM sum and shift and number 9 for bracket open. And then click, click, click. Click, hold and drag. And close brackets, press enter. Right? So if you want to check it again, you can rewind the video and check it again. Right? Okay, now we can do it again. Equal sum, open bracket, click and drag the range and close bracket, press enter. So you got the total of Sam. Now you don't have to do it one by one again and again, typing the formula in the each and every cell. What you do is you select the last cell you typed, go to the autofill area where you have this button, click and drag it down. You can see other totals are automatically coming. When you click on the cell, you can see in this area what is the formula. Okay, now let's see how to get the average of each student. So again, we have to click on the cell equal average. The function is average. Open bracket. So the average of each student means average of each, like we have to select the subject range. 100, 100, 100 and press enter. This is the average. Now we go to autofill option, click and drag down. So we have done this at school in the classroom. This is just a reminder. We have to get the total of each subject. We click here. Now each subject means English total, science total, math total. Right? So we click here. Now you know it. Equal sum, open bracket, click from here to here and enter. Click and drag this way so you get all the subjects totals. Right. Now we did 1, we did 2, we did 3 here. Now we'll go to 4, number 4. Insert a new row above the row 1. Now this is row 1. We have to insert a new one. Right click, insert. We have to click. If you just click on here and right click, you cannot do that insert. If you want to do it for the whole row, we have to click on number 1, right click, insert. There comes a new row. Now we click on A1. This is A1. This cell is A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, G1. We drag, click and highlight the whole set of lines and merge again, merge. And there we type the topic, student results, student results, student results. That's the topic. So you can change the font styles, because in the third option, format the table by changing font style is there. I select different font styles. You can adjust the sizes as you need. Right. This is that. Now, draw a column chart to show the total of each subject. So this is the total of each subject. We have to make a chart showing the subjects and their results, the totals. First, we have to select the data what we have to include in the chart. So therefore, I click on this, hold the mouse and click and drag. So we selected these three and use the control key in the keyboard. You can see it as CTRL key. Press the CTRL key, hold it, and English, Science, Math. Now you can see we have selected English, Science, Math, the words, and they are totals. We selected this and this only, and then we go to Insert tab. We go to Charts area in the ribbon. Go to this column or bar chart and click on 3D columns. So there comes the chart English, Science, Math. Now click on chart title and you can double click and you can type a new title. Okay. Then you can see this is English. These are the marks. Right. We can go to this plus mark over here, go to axis titles and tick it. So here you can write what is shown by these bars. It's the subject name and this is the marks. Now you can click on these lines and everything. You can click on one bar. There you can go to different styles here. I like this one. And go to change color and you can change the color scheme. Okay, so this is a chart. It's a visual representation of these details. Right. Now we go to find the minimum marks of each subject on cell C9, D9, E9. Okay, minimum marks. C9. This is C9, this is D9, this is E9. So again, we type here minimum and click and select both and merge. I just type equal, the new formula, equal min, min, open and select the area. So minimum is 45 got by Tom. I click on this, I drag it as this. Then the next one is maximum, maximum number. So I select both the cells, merge, and I go to this equal max and open and then select the cells. Then we have to autofill this. So the maximum number of each subject is 100. Right. Now you have to go to file, go to save as, and if you have a folder on desktop, go to the folder and save it by the name that teacher gives you. So we will put as admission number, your name, and your class, and save it. Right. That is how we finish this project. Now let's see how can we upload our saved document to Google Classroom. Now in your semester exam, you have to upload your file to Google Classroom. Then only teacher can see and teacher can give you marks. Right. So let's go to our Google Classroom. You go to classwork area and you will find a topic for semester exam practicals. Then you can see this assignment logo with this colored one. Go to that, go to view instructions and go to add or create. Then go to file, upload, browse. After that, you have to go to documents. Now, in my computer, I have saved in documents. Then you have to find your Excel file there. Click and open. Then turn in. Please remember to turn it in. Otherwise, even if you have uploaded, teacher cannot get it in because you have not turned it. So click on turn in and again turn in. I hope that you understood the whole lesson. Please rewind and practice. Follow everything that I teach here. So I hope you will do your best in your semester exam. The most important thing is you really have to type quickly and then go through each and every instruction in the paper. So if you go to your other revisions, when you go to classwork, you have another revisions like this. You can see that. So this is also, if you go to the paper, now this is a sample paper. This is the paper of last year. So you can see there are different instructions. Read each and every instruction and tick them once you finish them. Do not try to tick them at the end altogether. Finish one task and tick. Finish the other task and tick. Finish the other one and tick. Likewise, you can finish each and every task and tick them so you can understand whether you finished everything properly or not. So I hope you will do your best. Thank you and good luck, children.